morning and welcome to this morning's BCI webinar. Today we have Richard Hung from Edimax here to introduce us to the Edimax line and to give us some insight into this great opportunity with Edimax. Without further ado, Richard Hung, please take it away.
Thank you, Scott. Good day, everybody. My name is Richard, and I'm very happy to have this chance to present Edimax product and to introduce the features and the functions of Edimax product. So if you have any question, you can just interrupt, but by typing or you can let the organizer, the webinar organizer know, or at the end, I will answer the question. Okay, let's get started. Edimax, let me give you a brief company overview of Edimax. Edimax founded in 1986. The headquarters is located Wugu Industry Park, Taipei, Taiwan. And the chairman is Mr. Jin Ren. And our capital is $50 million US. And the revenue of 2011 was $150 million US. And we have overall over 1,700 employees worldwide. And we have R&D engineers, research engineers, about 350 located in our headquarters, and in China, Shanghai, we have a R&D design house there. Edimax is a public company and IPO in 2001 in Taiwan Stock Exchange market. And last year, we acquired two companies. One is called Comtrain Technology, and they are focusing on SMB products, especially for ISP industry. And the second one is called Edimax Technology, and they are focusing on surveillance, the professional surveillance industry. This is the value to our customers. We offer quality products. Our defect rate, average defect rate, is below 1%. That's how we call quality products. And we provide local support, and our products are using state-of-the-art technologies. And we offer competitive cost. That's because we are the manufacturer. We produce, we design, manufacture, and sell by our own. We don't purchase from others. That's why we can have competitive cost. The most important one, we keep long-term partnership. We don't focus on the short-term business. We intend to do more long-term business and to keep more long-term partnership. Edimax has three product categories. We started with the home networking, and then we acquired to the other company, as I just introduced you last slide. And for home networking, we have wireless connectivity product line, IP cameras, and nuts. And for SMB, for Comtrain, they have multi-WAN connectivities, and also different level, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3 switches, and also VPN, VoIP, fiber, those kind of the products for ISP. And for surveillance, Edimax, they provide 1 megap to 3 megapixels network cameras. They are professional kind of cameras. They also provide the solution-based integrate hardware, camera, and also the management software as a solution-based for project. And those are our three product categories. Most of our product have different kinds of words through PC Magazine or some other reviewers. Okay, let me start with the product introduction. First one is our 100 megabits wireless narrow size router. And this is the smallest size in the market. You can see the size, how small it is. The size is almost the same as a penny. And the best feature of this narrow size product is it is well hidden in the USB slot when you plug in. So when you close your notebook, and you don't need to unplug it. For normal size like this one, like normal size the dongle, if you don't plug it out, and it may damage your notebook or the USB slot. But with this narrow size, you don't need to unplug it. It is well hidden that, and we provide easy installation, and also we have WPS functions and WEP, WPA, almost different kinds of the security, and also that for Windows 7, you don't need to install extra drivers. It is purely plug and play. You just plug in, and it is done. This is currently our best-selling product. In the United States, monthly it's more than 5K for this product only. All right, the next one is 300 megabits wireless mini size. It is a little bit bigger than the narrow size, still very small, and it is 300 megabits speed. So the smallest size, 300 megabits in the market. And with hardware USB cable for better reception, we provide hardwire USB cable so that you can extend from the USB port, and you can adjust the direction for better receptions. And also it is plug and play. It's very easy installation for major OS, and also provide different kinds of the security protocol. And the other product is PCI wireless adapter, and with extended lens antenna cradle like this. Because most of the desktop PC or game PC, they will be placed under the table, and the car will be placed behind the PC in the rear part of the PC. So most of the time, the signal reception is not so good. That's why we provide an extended lens antenna so that you can extend the reception, the signal reception anywhere on a table for better reception. Next is our router. It's our 150 megabits wireless narrow size router. This is the smallest size in the market. How small it is? You can see this. It's only a little bit bigger than the normal SD card, memory card. So the size is very, very small. And it is multiple purpose. It is a travel router, it is a range extender, it is a universal adapter. And also a built-in IQ setup. IQ setup for hassle-free installation. It makes the installation very easy because the IQ setup will decide and will put in most of the options automatically for you. And you just click some necessary information, and then the installation procedure is done. And what we call multiple purpose, it is a travel router to connect. When you travel, you need multiple devices to connect to internet at the same time. And normally, hotel, they may provide only one connection, either wired or wireless. With a wired connection, you can, because we have two ports in this narrow router, so you can connect the wired connection from the hotel to this network router, and the network router will provide wireless connection to all your devices at the same time. Some hotels only provide one connection of the wireless, and then but you still have you still need to connect all your devices at the same time. So we have WISP function, and then with this function, you can use one wireless connection for more connection at a hotel at the same time. So all of your devices can connect to internet at the same time. We also provide this function called wireless adapter for some kind of the game console like Xbox or PS2, those kind of the game console. They provide wide internet connection. With these devices, you just connect to the game console, and then your game console will be wireless capability. You don't need to pull in any kind of the cable. You just connect this, and this will connect. This router will connect to your wireless router to become to let the game console become wireless. And this is also can be functioned as a Wi-Fi extender to extend Wi-Fi coverage. So it is amazing that with these small sizes and with so many functions at the same time. Okay, here is a comparison chart, comparison table with other products of some in the markets. Okay, we can see that only we have two port, one WAN port and one LAN port. All others only one port, one WAN or LAN. They can only function one, but we have two ports. That's why we have so many functions in one router. Okay, and we provide a true IQ setup, and they don't provide. They only provide so-called easy setup. In hardware WPS, all of them with these functions, power by USB. Only we can power by USB. If when you're outside, when you are outdoors, maybe there is no power plug for you to use the power adapter to power the router. But as long as there is a USB port like your laptop or the PC, and you can power this router by USB port. Okay, the dimension, you can see that the weight is the smallest and the lightest. Okay, regarding for the MSRP, our prices are even half of some others. Okay. All right, next I'm going to introduce you so-called dual band router. And the dual band router is getting important because it can operate simultaneously dual band wireless connectivity for 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz at the same time. Right now, a lot of the application and a lot of the user, they will separate the transmission for video using 5 gigahertz and the data using 2.4 gigahertz, such that the traffic will not mixed up together to slow down the connectivity speed. Our dual band router gigabit using 1 gigabit WAN port and 4 gigabit LAN port. All 5 ports are gigabit. And we have a very good feature and very unique feature we call IQOS for easy and quick bandwidth management. Now I will show you what is called IQOS by a video, so that you can have better understanding for that.
back to First Zoom TV. We're here at Computex Taipei. My name is Manav, and I'm still here with Joey at Edimax, and he's about to continue his explanation, but this time on IQOS, which is an Edimax individual product regarding the internet bandwidth. Joey?
Edimax has a new range of routers we call IQ routers, and all IQ routers feature a special feature called IQOS. And how IQOS is different from usual QoS is that everybody knows that every router on the market has QoS functionality, but the problem with QoS is nobody knows how to use it. So Edimax has taken the effectiveness of IQoS and gave it an easy user interface so users can set up in a few simple steps. And over here you can see, in our user interface, you have an IQoS section. And when you go to IQoS section, you just need 4 steps. Then you can set IQoS up. And the first step is you check the enable IQoS box to enable it. Second, you type in your bandwidth upload and download speeds. Third, we have 5 icons here, each representing web surfing, FTP, online multimedia, P2P, and online gaming. And for instance, if you're a gamer and you want to prioritize online gaming, you can just click online gaming first, and the rest according to your preference. And then IQoS will manage your bandwidth for you. So with IQoS, for instance, you have a home and you have 4 brothers, etc. And one of your brothers is downloading stuff from the internet and you're playing games. And normally the problem is you all have slow connections and your games you get a slow connection, etc. But with IQoS, you have an easy way to manage your bandwidth, and when you play online games, you won't have any more problems. Over here we have two scenarios. Over here, this IQoS enabled, and over here IQoS is disabled. And we have 4 computers. These 2 computers are connected to the IQoS disabled router, and these 2 are connected to the IQoS enabled router. And both these computers, this one and this one, are downloading BitTorrents. And let's perform a little test on the effectiveness of IQoS. We can click the Internet Explorer, I'll count to 3, click at the same time, and we'll see the difference in speed. Okay, 1, 2, 3. As you can see here, with IQoS enabled, the contents of this web page is downloading already. But this guy's still lagging behind because the BitTorrent is influencing its speed. And over here, BitTorrent is not influencing speed so much because IQoS is enabled. Yeah.
All right, brilliant. Thank you very much.
Okay, this is what the IQoS function, and it will make the bandwidth management very easy. You don't need to specify any kind of a port or any kind of the application and how to allocate the bandwidth and how to assign. Sort of all that kind of headache will be managed automatically by IQoS. Okay, the next we have a comparison chart to compare with other brand products, similar products in the market. Okay, the solution and antenna. We have an external antenna and gigabit port, WAN port, gigabit LAN port, and we provide a WISP function. And this function is for the future. Maybe today, most of the ISP provide the ADSL line into the house, and later on, maybe they will only provide a wireless ISP, a wireless connection, so that they don't need to have the cable or ADSL line into your house. And then, if your router doesn't have the WISP function, and then you need to switch to a new one. But for our dual band router, we already have this function with it. Okay, user-friendly QoS, only we provide these functions. Bridges, WDS mode, and hardware WPS button, and also the we have an on-off switch for the wireless because some people, they may think that the wireless signal will damage the body. So if they don't want to use that, if they don't need to connect to internet, they want to switch off, and we provide the on and off switch buttons. Okay, next is one of our new product for Wi-Fi extender. We call it a universal Wi-Fi extender. And then let us see a video first, and then to have a better understanding what it used. Actually, right now, for internet connection at home or at the small office, there are some spots. The connection, the signal is very weak. You only have 1 bar or 2 bar, or even you don't have any connection. So when you do something, and the speed will be very slow, or even there is no internet connection, and this will be quite annoying when you have this kind of the situation. Or even that outside of the backyard, when you want to do something but there is no signal, or in the bathroom, the signal is very weak, or even no signal. Some spot, but Edimax provide a solution for that, and this is what we call Wi-Fi extender. With the Wi-Fi extender, then you can extend the signal to cover all over the house or all over the small office. And setup is very easy. We have provided IQ setup. And IQ setup will do most of the things for you. You only type many limited information for you to offer. And we also provide a WPS function setup. And it is only one touch. But it means your router has the WPS function also. With our Wi-Fi extender, and the Wi-Fi signal can be covered fully to the every places at home or at small office. And the nice thing is that it is compact and wall plug design. So you just direct plug into the power outlet. Okay. All right. Actually, certain location of the home, small office not covered with the signal, and with this our Wi-Fi extender, just plug in, and you will have the full internet coverage. And it's very easy. IQ setup will do the hassle-free installation and configuration for you. And it's built-in compact wall plug, and you just plug in. You don't need a external power cord. So it looks very neat and very clean for it. And IQ setup, there is a 2 options for the easy installation. One is using WPS plus the WPS button, and it's done. And the option 2, there's only 3 steps installation, and we will have a card for you to type this model, this number, and the key, and you just type in, and then it is done. So it is very easy for installation because of the IQ setup. All right, and this is a comparison chart. We compare with other product in the market, similar product. Okay, you can see that our size is the smallest. Compared to with other products, and the setup method we provide IQ setup. And the throughput is done by a testing lab, and our throughput is the best one. And our weight is lightest, and the size is the smallest. And look at the price. We are even half of them, half of the price. We offer a very competitive cost. All right, next is our very important new products we call eCloud Plug and View IP camera. Okay, let us see a video to introduce what is plug and play, plug and view.
You're the average modern man who works long hours and spends little time at home. You wish you had an easier way to check upon the safety of your home, your loved ones, or even your cherished assets, no matter where you are. Edimax technology has the perfect solution for you. Edimax Plug and View. Edimax Plug and View is a smart feature of Edimax network cameras that allows you to monitor your home anytime, anywhere. It works on iPhone, iPad, Android phones, PC, and Mac, and the installation is extremely easy. Let's take iPhone for example. Plug the Edimax network camera to a router, and then power it on. When the power LED stops flashing, it means that the network camera has been automatically connected to the cloud. Then go to the App Store. Search EdiView and install the EdiView app on your iPhone. After the installation is complete, open the app. Press Add New Camera. When the app has found the camera in the network, select the camera. Enter the camera's password. And that's it. Now, you can check upon the safety of your home, your loved ones, or your cherished assets, whether you're in Paris, London, New York, or Tokyo. Edimax Plug and View. Easy setup. Easy remote monitoring.
Okay, that is plug and view, how it works, right? So it works with iPhone or with Android phone or any PC. Okay, this is a little bit to explain what the eCloud functions. Okay, when you install our IP camera and when it connects to internet, and it will automatically register in our eCloud server, which is located in Amazon. We we rent a space at Amazon server eCloud service. So when the IP camera is registered, and when you need to have a live view from your iPhone or Android phone or iPad, and you just using the using our app, and then you just type the camera ID and the password, and then it will check with the eCloud server and to find the camera, and then there is a tunneling will be built up, and then you can see the live video from the eCloud server, and you don't need to know where it is. You don't need to know what the IP address for the camera. Nothing. You just need to specify which camera by the ID, camera ID, and the password. You just type the password, and then you can see the live video without doing any kind of the DDNS or any kind of the port forwarding. Okay, so this is a feature of our camera plug and view, free DDMS and port forwarding configuration. And we provide EdiView, free download for iPad, iPhone, and Android smartphone, and easy to monitoring what you care. And you can apply it for the home surveillance, or you can apply it to survey the senior and or baby, pet, and office. And it is a 1.3 megapixel triple mode, H.264 MPEG-4 and motion JPEG mode for video compression. And it also provides manually or schedule recording. And even we also have the function of motion detector. When you can set up a certain area for surveillancing, and when there is any movement detected, and the camera will start to record or start to send out the snap message or the photo to the mail address or telephone you assigned. All right. Right now, currently, we have 3 different models. One is the fixed. With the fixed, it's not without the Palantir IP camera. And the second product line, we provide also with night vision. And the third, it can pan and tail. It can move the camera head up and down, left and right. So that the surveillance area will be much bigger than the fixed one. And all of them are 1.3 megabits, 1.3 megapixels, and all of them provide 3 video mode, H.264 and MPEG-4 and motion JPEG. Since we acquired the Edimax technology, and they are focusing on the professional surveillance industry, so we will have the solution for a real professional surveillance market. And you can see that they have 64-chain software. Also, they provide CMS, NVM software system for indoor application. And also, they have indoor and outdoor application for infrared and for different kind of the combination to apply different kind of the surveillance application. And because most of the outdoor, they need a power over Ethernet solution, so we also provide many different kinds of the PoE switches from 8-port, 16-port, and 24-port, and 100 to gigabit. And also we provide PoE and PoE Plus, different kind of the PoE switches for surveillance solutions. Okay, that's it. That's all my presentation, and thanks for your time. And if you have any question, you can you can write the email to me, or you can ask right now. This is my email address. Okay, thank you. Any questions?
Okay, thanks, Richard. We appreciate your time this morning. If we have any questions, feel free to type those into the chat section there. Richard, I do want to brag on your product, on the universal repeater. We did have a situation in which we had a reseller that used one of a generic router and 2 of the universal repeaters, and was able to cover a praise and worship facility. It was about 20,000 square feet between 2 of their worship halls and their parking lot with just 2 of the universal repeaters. Now, granted, every situation is different with wireless, and depending on the what kind of walls they have and whether they have lead paint or whatever. but it definitely has done the job in many situations where wires were not available or the runs were too long or just the ability to get better coverage was needed, just like the video that you showed that did a great job. So that product has definitely been working, and resellers are happy with it. For those of you that haven't tried this product, I encourage you to get one and test it into your own environments. The nice thing is that it's not much bigger than a air freshener plug-in, so it doesn't detract away from homes or from businesses, and there's no antennas, of course, to get attached or broken off. So, Richard, we appreciate your time this morning. Jennifer, do we have any questions for Mr. Richard this morning?
No, it looks like everything was answered during the presentation.
All right, fantastic. Well, if you have any questions, please contact your sales rep or Mr. Richard Hung. He's got his email address there. And we appreciate your time this morning. And, Richard, we appreciate your time taking away from your busy schedule to introduce your product line to the BAS resellers. This concludes our webinar presentation this morning, and look forward to our next one. Thanks, and have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a great day.